loves, this is Sravani and welcome back to my channel Adi Sangathi, which means that's the matter. We are here today in Plan With Me for the month of August, and in this video we are going to plan together. I'm going to set some timer, add some journal prompts on the screen, and also I'm providing you a planner in the description of this video. So what are you waiting for? Grab your journals, and if you don't have one, feel free to download the PDF that I have given you in the description below. And this month is August, and August is definitely a special month for me because it's my birthday month. So as part of that, I also added a new page in the planner that I am usually providing you. Usually the planner that I provide you each month has, reviewing section, goal setting section, calendar blocking, a provision for you to write your ideal routine and also jot down your habit tracker as well. But from this month, we are going to have another page, which is my birthday page, wherein you can journal about how you want your birthday to be. For me personally, birthday is celebrating of these many years of existence and these many years of learning and all that stuff. And also I love to set the vibe for my birthday each year. Just like last year, I wanted my birthday to be a little pretty and that delicate kind of vibe. So I just got a bodycon dress with some bell sleeves and had a bow, and yeah, as I've manifested, it was like pretty birthday. I got some surprises from my husband and my friends, and it was amazing. And this year I'm manifesting for low-key birthday. All in all, I love setting the vibe, setting the tone for my birthday, as well as I love journaling about what areas I can level up each year. Like, I wanted to celebrate what I have done till now, though it might be the smallest possible change in my life, but I wanted a small level up each year on my birthday. So that page involves all of that journaling stuff. Anyways, without wasting much time, start with review and reflecting for the previous month, because that is the first thing we are going to do right before we jump into planning. And for each step, we'll be setting some timer of either 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and I'll be giving you a brief of what are we going to do in that timer session. So yeah, grab your pens, notebooks, journals and whatever, and let's get started. So the first section here is review and reflection. Basically, this review and reflection journal prompts help you analyze how your previous months are like and what are the areas you need to concentrate and what are the things you need to let go of, and write down the highlight of your month, like celebrate some good things, celebrate some things which you are proud of yourself and all that stuff. So you can follow the journal prompts that I've given you in the PDF, and I'll be showing those journal prompts on the screen as well while setting the timer here. So let's start a 5 minutes timer and let's start reviewing our previous month. the 5 minutes timer is done, and I think 5 minutes is a real good time for us to, review on our previous month, because more than that, it could be a little waste of time, especially for beginners. It could take up to 7 or at max 10 minutes, but not more than that, because planning is not the entire thing, but planning is essential. So, with that said, I'll share with you some snippets of my life as well, just to give you an idea of how to exactly use this planner. So, for the review section, I just wrote the highlights of my month. Last month, I traveled to a new state, which is Wisconsin, such a beautiful state. I really, really loved it. And another thing that happened is my YouTube channel has crossed 500 subscribers, which is, which is a first milestone of every YouTuber. It could be the smallest one, but still it is the first milestone, and the first 500 subscribers are very special for me, because they have seen me right from beginning, like how I am, like with no knowledge of how to edit a video and how to give a proper voiceover to it. But now they have seen me like grow up at least 2 steps ahead, and yeah, I feel very grateful for that, and I love to work more and more and gain a lot of subscribers. And there is no limit to the YouTube number of subscribers you get, but still celebrating each step is what I like. So yeah, those are my highlights of the month. So depending upon the journal prompts that we have in the review and reflection pages, we can just fill them. Like, it is not necessary that you have to fill entire page. It's just dumping whatever it is in your mind. So now let us move to the next section, which is goal setting. Before we start goal setting, I would like to give you a small brief on what you can do here. So I'll be setting a 10 minutes timer, the same ambient music, but here we need to understand how we are going to write our goals. So in this 10 minutes time zone, you need to understand what are the areas you wanted to set your goals in. So for example, it is YouTube, it is my work, and the other one is improving on my hobby. So these are the 3 major areas I wanted to set some goals. On a monthly basis, and review them on a weekly basis and daily basis as well. So in your case, it could be 1 goal, it could be 2 goals. If you're a beginner, I would suggest you to start with just 1 goal. First step here is to understand what are the areas you're gonna set your goals, and the second step is what are actually your goals. For me, now the second step is you need to understand what are the goals. And for me, in my case, when you consider YouTube, I wanted to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of August. So you just need to be specific on what is actually that goal. And once you get to know what is actually your goal, you can write what are the things you need to do in order to reach that goal. For me, it is, posting these many videos per week, like posting these kind of topics every week in that way. So you can also customize your own things, and you can write what are the actionable steps you need to take in order to reach those goals. So that is what we are going to do in this 10 minutes time. So let's go ahead, and I'll be setting a 10 minutes timer, and let's start setting our goals for the month of August. So the 10 minutes timer for goal setting is done. I think 10 minutes is a really good time, and as I've told you, if you're a beginner, just start with one goal. And so you don't want to put 3 to 4 goals in a month, and you forget eventually as the month progresses and feel dissatisfied at the end of the month. So it's always better to start with one goal and just gradually keep increasing them as you progress. As I've told you, I'll be giving you a small glimpse of how my things are like. So for goal setting, YouTube is one thing I have some goals in, and it's my personal work. And the other one is fitness goals. So I just wanted to level up. As I've told you, I wanted to level up each year on my birthday. I think fitness is the only thing that has been happening the right way nowadays, because everything I feel like I'm going off track. But yeah, so for the fitness, I wanted to level up from this year, this month. I mean, from this birthday year. I have 25 days of going to gym, and that is what I keep in my habit tracker as well. I wanted to add one more thing into it, that is count my steps, and I wanted to start counting my steps from August. And I wanted to start with 5k steps, because I'm never a person who is counting the number of steps. But I realized that walking has also shown a significant impact on my body, provided that I go to gym regularly and eat healthy food. So I wanted to see how counting the steps works, significant how it is significant in my weight loss journey. I wanted to start with counting 5k steps. Maybe once I get used to it, once I put some routine into it, maybe I could increase it into 6k, 7k, 8k, 10k, like that. But yeah, that is a small snippet of how I set my goals. And the other one is I have hobby goals. And yeah, I just write in specific like what are the things I wanted to develop, because I am a singer, so I just don't want to be that singer who sings off here and there, not like that. I want to be a little perfect in my hobby as well. So that is another direction in which I wanted to set goals. So yeah, these are small snippets of my life. And with that said, let's go ahead and start calendar blocking. And this is one of my most favorite things to do, because calendar blocking is such a versatile thing. Like you can literally write down all your appointments, or festival days, shopping days, solo dates, cheat days, cleaning days, laundry days, etc. And you'll have a lot in calendar blocking. I'll definitely display on the screen what are the things you can block in your calendar. And calendar blocking saves a lot of time, literally a lot of time. On some days, when you wake up and you don't need to get confused of, okay, what am I going to do this week, or what am I going to do this day. So when you block your calendar and look, like once if you have a look at how your calendar is, you will have an idea, okay, what are the things you need to prioritize on that particular day or in that particular week. And the best part of doing physical copy is you can attach some stickers which you like. And the best part is, if you're someone who is a content creator like me, you can also add your content calendar into this calendar blocking. So I'll display a bunch of things that you can do while you are calendar blocking, and you don't necessarily need to check off everything. You can add or remove the items depending upon your lifestyle. If you're a student, your list will be different. If you're someone who is like me, creating content, doing your work, you wanted to grow personally, you will have a different kind of set of things to block in a calendar. Sorry, my camera turned off because of overheating. So yeah, let's set a 5 minutes timer. I think 5 minutes is a good time for us to, just write down what are the things we need to do, like what are the things we need to block in our calendar. And yeah, just follow the things that are on the screen. Just keep an eye on the screen as well. I'll be displaying a few things. So yeah, let's go ahead and set a timer for 5 minutes. Let's start a calendar blocking. done with calendar blocking as well, so I'm really happy, like how, because now I get an idea of how my month is going to be, and I mean I have that liberty to set the vibe of my whole month. So coming back to my snippets of this calendar blocking, I filled a Sunday with some solo date. By the way, I'll be sharing with you a solo date video next after this video, because last month I went on to a solo date and it was so good. Like it was like a self-healing, me time kind of a solo date. So yeah, and apart from that, I also had to, especially for this month, I also had to mark the festival dates as well, because Mangal Gauri Vratam is something that I do, and apart from that I also have Varalakshmi Vratam and all of that. So yeah, and for that we need to get, the before day we need to go to the Indian store which is nearby, and we need to get the betel leaves and all of that stuff. So I just need to plan ahead and plan, so that that day I will cook the dinner a little quick and we'll just go out, get them, and have dinner quickly on that day. So I don't want to get confused on such days. And also I'm gonna plan for a glow up, like a birthday glow up, and also my birthday shopping and everything. I think I'll be sharing with you all of that stuff in vlogs. And the most important thing is we are moving out this month, so there is a lot of stuff that has to be done, like cleaning, packing, and again unpacking and all of that stuff. So yeah, I'll be sharing it with you in the form of vlogs in my channel. So that's all about calendar blocking, and at the end of this video I'll show you how my calendar blocking is like. If the video is gonna be too long, I will definitely share it with you in shorts or in community posts. So yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and start with our habit tracker. And this is I can tell you, this is a game changer, man. This is something that has been, like, I actually started the journaling and all of that stuff right from habit tracker. Like I used to write a habit, and I used to write like number of days in that month, and I used to tick off each day. So that helped me a lot. Let me tell you one thing. The habits that you want to track should be something related to your goals. For example, fitness is my goal, so I wanted to track a few habits like having no sugar days, having gym or workout days, something like that. So if my goal is to wake up early in the morning, I'll be tracking how many days I was able to wake up early in the morning, how many days I'm able to sleep at the right time, and then what is the screen time that I had on each day. So I gave this habit tracker with empty boxes, so that you can either fill it with dates, or you can either fill it with some data, like I had 4 hours of screen time or 3 hours of screen time, like that. And the other thing is, you can also use it to fill number of hours you've worked. For example, if you're someone who wanted to start something new, or some new content creation or something else, but you are really clueless of how much time you want to dedicate on a daily basis, you just wanted to track how many hours you have studied this day, how many hours you have studied tomorrow, or how many hours you have spent on research this day and tomorrow. So that way, so habit tracker is another versatile tool that will help you track all your progress. And at the end of the month, trust me, you will be very proud of yourself if you try to check in every single day. And it doesn't need to be tick marks continuously. It could be 1 tick mark, 2 tick mark, and a cross mark, but still you need to log in, and you need to you shouldn't forget, like by the end of the month you shouldn't forget, like first 15 days you do the habit tracker, and the next 15 days you shouldn't forget. And this I have been doing like last month. From here I wanted to take it a lot more seriously. So yeah, that's all about habit trackers. So it doesn't take much time. Just go back to your goals, like look at your goals and see what are the things you need to track in order to achieve your goals. So I think for habit tracker we don't need 5 minutes. I think it's 3 minutes, that should be enough. It's just within 3 minutes you can figure out what are the things you need to track for your goals. And yeah, you can write them down in the habit tracker and fill it with dates. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to start my 3 minutes timer, and let's go ahead. So 3 minutes for habit tracking is done, and the last thing we need to do is setting down our ideal routine. Now that you know what are the things you're going to do in this month, and when are the things you're going to do, and how you're going to track all those habits, now you just need to create some space in your routine and write your ideal routine and take it as a reference every single day and compare it with what you are actually doing, and so that you can reduce the gap of your ideal routine and the original routine that you are doing right now. So one thing you need to remember over here is you need to set your routine as practically as possible. So if you want some guidance about setting your routines now, so for this you can take your own time after this video, but still you should write down your ideal routine for this month, and you should commit yourself that you will be following this routine every single day. You can break it into your AM routine, PM routine, before sleep routine, and I think these are the 3 areas that will actually make or break your day. I gave you a provision to fill up all of these things in the planner that I have provided to you. And if you are someone who is a little confused about how to set your routines, so if you wanted to know how to set your routines properly, I think you should watch this video. So I'll see you in another one. Until then, bye.